Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
to
Another episode
of DD.
DD, Daily Decisions, teaching you to dominate one day at a time and making sure that you always have something in your bag. Do you get what I'm saying? So, with that being said,
What's in your bag this week, bro? Comment down below. What's in your bag?
tell us
this
what's in the
week?
bag, bruv. Some skills, some knowledge, some tools, some expertise, some quotes
to live by.
You need quotes, you know.
I love quotes. You know when you're scrolling through YouTube and you find a quote and it's like, I needed to hear that at that point in time.
I needed that one. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Leave some wisdom for others.
But make sure you're crediting the right person, though.
100%.
Because the other day I was listening to a Ray Thomas podcast and CJ goes, yeah, you know that thing that I've heard Inky say about, like, you know, a man's character is not tested when he's in a position of comfort. He's tested when he has to go through struggle. And then his wife goes, oh yeah, the MLK quote. And he goes, oh.
That wasn't Inky.
He goes, sorry, Inky. I said, maybe Inky just says it really good. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, make sure you're crediting the right people.
That's why you got to talk with a meaning, like a voice, bro, because people will think it's you. Not to say that they should.
Yeah. Alright, so man just put on the motivational speaker voice and then that just gets them through, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
It does, bro.
You have to believe.
Can't lie. Do you know how many times you just waffled your way through something and inspired someone just by the way you're saying something?
Yeah, because you got to just put a whisper
language
on it sometimes. You're going to say like, it was the last time. It was the last time I was willing to have it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's how it goes, man. But anyway, we're here, we're back, we're consistent, we're doing all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? We hope you enjoyed the last episode. First time having a guest. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was our first time.
You're going to see more guests.
Not the last time.
Yeah.
And can't lie, guys, the guests we've got lined up.
Come on, man.
Even though we don't know who's lined up yet.
We know a couple though. We know a couple that are.
I wasn't planning to edit that part out. But I'm just saying. We've got a lot of guests lined up for you guys, so stay tuned, innit? Stay tuned.
Alright, Rhea's the best, you know. Let's get into our first game. Yeah. Cool. My turn.
Yes.
Guess who?
I know this is gonna make this hard, you know.
This person decided to be the villain of their industry. That might be a big giveaway, you know.
The villain of their industry. What? Elon Musk.
No, it's not Elon Musk. That's good though, I like that. This person decided there's so many things I want to say that might be dead giveaways. Alright, this person decided to create beefs with other people in their industry to build their brand.
Bouncer.
No, but that's good. This person.
Is that along the right lines though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda. I would say so.
The industry.
This person decided to
Part needs some water, you know. Look at it. It's so cool.
Decided to pause one particular part of their artistry to focus on a different form of artistry and storytelling. That's the giveaway.
How is that a giveaway though? Because
maybe it's only a giveaway because I know who the person is in my head. But when I say it, you might be like, oh my days.
Conan.
Ooh, no, it's not Conan.
Because I know that he's recently just launched.
The UAL thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not.
That's cold though, by the way. Big up Conan. No, it's not Conan.
Okay.
This person decided.
It's getting annoying now.
To follow up. I'm just gonna make you aware as a musician. This person decided to follow up their debut album, which was a smash hit classic album, with an album with their collective, as opposed to prioritizing just their own music for their next album.
Right, so this person is a villain of the industry. This person switched careers.
Yeah, they make a lot of beefs.
Artistry. They have a lot of beef with different artists.
Yeah.
And currently,
not currently, but
sorry,
at the time, they followed up their entry with
a
a collective approach. Collective album.
I want to say someone, yeah, but I don't think it's the right person. Could it be Stormzy? Could it be Chipmunk? It's not Central C. I don't think they've done a collective album. Even if it depends, it might not even be a UK artist.
Why not? Could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere. Shut up, bro.
Could be anywhere.
Alright, I'm gonna go with. I actually don't know who done a collective album, bro. The only one I can think of. Even Western, bro. Does any of them have their own solo albums? I know Louis Ray does, but it's not really. I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna have to throw the fish to the wind now, bro. I'm gonna say Chipmunk.
It's not Chipmunk. It's not Chipmunk. How many? So I've given you 4. So do I give you a 5th one or not?
So I get one more. Cool.
I'm asking.
I think I get one more.
Because if you got it with 1, that would be 5. If you got it 2, that's 4.
I think we get
3,
5 guesses.
4 is 2. So yeah, there's one more. This person decided you're gonna get it with this one anyway. It's whether I feel nice giving you the point or letting you go with 0.
You think that might be a dead giveaway?
No, but this would be a dead giveaway.
Okay, go on.
Okay, this person.
I definitely know the person.
100%.
Okay.
This person made their first ever documentary last year. I say first ever documentary, first big hit documentary last year.
J. Cole.
No, 50 Cent, bro.
You're taking
Been
the
in
piss,
the industry,
bro.
yeah.
What?
Pivoted into TV.
Oh, when you say he made a document about P. Diddy.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like they made a documentary about themselves.
Nah, you weren't listening, bro. You weren't listening.
No, because it did start beef.
Yeah, it starts beefs.
Different artistry. Now you're saying
different artistry, TV, film. He's in the Street Fighter film that's coming out. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they give him a mad shape up.
Now it
but
makes
obviously he has to look at
sense.
their character. But
No, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah,
You know what it is? I think there's a lot of artists doing that same thing where they're trying to move into different industries now, where they're trying to, do you know what I mean? Not necessarily in the same space, but boy, 50 Cent made some ground with Power, even just like
what, BMF as well?
Yeah, just shedding light on that whole era of like Power, do you know what I mean, so to speak. But yeah, I can't lie, him releasing that thing about Diddy as well.
Man.
Yeah,
you know
he's got balls.
Yeah, he's got balls. He don't mind. Do you get what I'm saying? He don't mind.
Got balls.
So yeah,
that was
50
a good
Cent
one.
guys,
That was a
man.
good
50
one,
Cent,
bro.
50 Cent, 50
I don't
Cent.
know what you heard about.
And that's what I'm saying. Think back to them times when he would Get Rich or Die Trying, smash hit album. He always talks about this. He always says like,
even that film, classic to the
do you
day.
get what I'm trying to say? Do you get what I'm saying? Big up Asher D for being in there. Ashley Walters, who you don't know from Top Boy, he was in Get Rich or Die Trying. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So,
classic to this
come
day.
on, man. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal stuff.
Yeah, well done with that one, fam. I would guess I have to take another L, but it's okay because Lewis took an L last week, so it's fine.
Yeah, I did take it else. So but I never knew who that person was. What was his name? Beachtown Dave. Beachtown Dave.
Palm Beach Pete, bro.
That's it, Beachtown Dave.
Beachtown Dave.
Beachtown Bob and that. Do you get what I'm saying? Palm Beach Pete.
No, Palm Beach Pete, but same thing. Like we're just in different respects at the moment. Obviously, I'm gutted that I didn't get 50 Cent because I actually should have. But you were worded. You like to do the wordplay, and I feel like that's what makes you win.
But I'm still giving you like direct.
No, I know, but as in like, you're really being evasive with the things you know will make me get it. So here, but I think last week I was actually I was throwing you lot bones.
Yeah, about man, no, nothing about Beach Town Dave and Beach Town Bob and that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna get it. All right, cool. Let's move it on. So people, that was 50 Cent. We're gonna go into the one word week. Reyah, talk to us.
My week has been, obviously I'm gonna go back a week because Lewis said he wants me to go back a week, so we'll go back a week. So last week managed to complete the London Marathon 2026, which was, a big feat of mine. And I'm not even gonna lie, when I first was what is my word first and foremost? My word is changed.
Okay.
I'm changed as a result of doing that marathon. And the reason I say that is because at the beginning I was thinking to myself, whilst I was training for it and I was actually about to do the marathon, and everyone was kind of like making a fuss, or like, where can we come and see you, or what do you need for this? And I'm just like, bro, I'm just running a race, bro. I'm just running. Like, I genuinely in my head didn't realize why people made such a fuss over people running marathons, because in my head I didn't see it as that deep. Now when I did it, I do understand why it's that deep, and not it being that deep because it's just essentially a celebration of life and different causes and etc. People coming out to celebrate their people, but literally it was a grueling feeling, man. I can't lie, and I feel like if it's my first one, I managed to do it in 7 hours and 10 minutes, and for me I was upset that it took me 7 hours and 10 minutes. But then I was thinking to myself, this is your first one. Your second one could be 4 hours. Your third one could be 3 hours and 45 minutes. You never know. Do you know what I mean? But that being said, it made me realize, bruv, there's a level that the human body can go to.
Yeah.
Only if your mind will allow you to go there. And as a result, I'm just like, I can't go back to the level of fitness that I was before that marathon, because you'd be going backwards in life. We're not doing that. So at the moment I'm really trying to reprioritize running and just not getting into the habit, just because you finished the marathon,
don't run anymore.
Don't train. And it's interesting because I had a conversation the day after the marathon.
Carry on.
Which was about, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
Easy.
And that's
quotes.
No, but that's a deep quote, because
What?
I feel like if I wouldn't have pushed myself to go to that level of trying to train to a marathon if I was just like, because originally, remember, I tried to start the 75 hard at the beginning of that training period. I just said, okay, I'm going to do 75 hard, and then for those of you who don't know what the 75 hard is, it's 75 days of double exercise, reading, eating clean, no like doom scrolling, no binge watching, things like that. So after doing that, and 2 days into that, someone approached me asking me, do I want to be part of the marathon? So it got my brain thinking. Lo and behold, I couldn't run with that person anyway. But then I was like, but I want to run though. Like, I want to hold myself to an account. And the reason why I said that quote before, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war, is because if I'm not training for something elite or something that I know is completely out of my reach right now, you're never going to become like remotely better. And I'm not going to lie, like, it brings me back to some quotes I heard some years ago of like, if you don't set a goal that's so wildly out of your reach, you're not going to even become anywhere close to being a different type of changed person. Because if you set something you know you can do, you're going to do it and not be a changed person for it. Do you know what I mean? So same thing. I read a book, I think I was like in my teens, where this guy said he used to sleep with a check on his ceiling.
Wow.
And he used to write like it was 100k, and then that year he managed to hit like 94k.
Imagine.
I did the same thing. I put 100k like thing on I didn't reach it because I don't think I was taking it seriously at the time when I was a teen. But it's that you set a goal that's so high that you're just daring to reach it, and if you come close to it, that's great. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, change, because definitely it's something I'm going to keep up with. Exercise is something that, you know, means a lot to us, and even just as people, exercise is something you need to thrive and to, you know, help yourself feel more confident, help yourself feel all good in different types of ways. And, you know, I'll end on this, but I saw a video last week which was like, from time you keep yourself in shape, you don't need to worry about it anymore. Like, as in, you know, them people that I was like, you're out of shape, or this is no shade to anyone that feels like they're out of shape or whatever, it is what it is, but you feel like you're out of shape, and then you're in social environments, and now you can't even just focus on that social environment. You're thinking about the way you look, you're thinking about the way you feel, you're thinking like you've got health problems that you might be dealing with. But it's like, if you just dedicate an hour or so or whatever to making sure that your health is in check, keeping yourself in shape, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You're in shape. You can now just focus on being in social interactions without thinking or feeling self-conscious about yourself. And then the benefits of you feeling more confident, your health is actually more improved, so you're performing better. Things of that nature made me think, yeah, it's deep, bro. There should have been no reason why I was putting exercise on the back foot beforehand, because now it's just something is now ingrained into me, and I've developed a habit of running and starting to enjoy it as a result of it. So yeah, man, that's been my week. That has been my week.
Yo, this is
mad.
I was saying this to someone, and I was speaking to them yesterday. I was like, because of what you did, I think I might have said it to you as well, because of what you did, if ever I'm in a gym and I'm on the treadmill or something, I'm thinking, fam, this is long, I'm like, but Reyah ran a marathon though. Do you know what I mean? That's the voice in my ear now. But Reyah ran a marathon. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't run
next
10
time
minutes.
you're thinking of not doing something, or you're thinking of giving up on something physical, like, but Reyah ran a marathon though. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's real. Like, I had to ask myself a couple of times when I've been on the treadmill, and I was thinking, fam, I ain't got it today. Like, I'm about to go into sprint after doing a jog or something. It's like, but Reyah ran a marathon. Like, so where do we go from here?
Do you know what it is? It's that feeling of, I know Lewis goes to the gym every morning, do you know what I mean? Or does a home workout of some kind, and that's now ingrained in him as a habit. Doesn't mean he wants to do it still. Probably not. Do you know
There's
what I mean?
days when I don't, but
days when he doesn't.
That's what we
but
do.
As a result, do you know what I mean? You're always putting yourself in that like micro adversity. Do you know what I mean? You're forcing yourself to go to the gym every morning.
100%.
And that micro adversity is like, you're building that muscle over and over again. So it's like, it don't really matter about the marathon to begin with. The real feat is the training, where you have to get up every morning and do what you don't want to do for 30 to 40 minutes. Do you know what I mean? That's where the real test of character lies. So
100%. 100%.
Yeah, man.
So just coming back to the change part. Obviously, you decided to do it 8 weeks, then you did it, and you only trained so much for it, and obviously all of that kind of stuff. But what about your character changed?
I just think it's one of them ones where like, you really having to put in a lot of work in a short space of time is like, some people will say, oh, you can't do this. Like, some people will be like, oh, it's too close, or etc, etc. And I'm not gonna lie, in the back of my mind I was thinking, bro, I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, because it was getting to like 4 weeks before and I couldn't even do 10k without feeling like a madness. But then saying to yourself, okay, well, it has to happen regardless, so
it's not optional.
You got to get it done. And I think in my character, it's like, now if I see something is important to me and I need to get it done, it's like, okay, it's no longer, we're not fretting with it, it's how is it going to get done, rather than I can't do it, it's just how, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense. I think this is the thing, when we set certain goals, we don't even know when we've stayed in a comfort zone.
100%.
And this is a big thing. Like, I'm sure we've probably said this on the podcast before, but oftentimes we overestimate what we can do in a short period of time and underestimate what we can do in a longer period of time. So as a result, if you are someone who's been around a lot of long-term growth, progression, achievement, etc., you always assume that achieving takes long, as opposed to realizing that achieving can be short, and sometimes it needs to be for those small wins to occur, so that you can, feel a little bit better whenever you're doing something else, so that you can have that small win, so you can feel more fulfilled when you're doing a different task or whatever it may be. But if you are always setting goals that are like easily achievable, you never really feel a sense of fulfillment, because you didn't really have to stretch yourself.
100%.
You didn't do anything new, whatever. So why are you then going to have the motivation to take on board a new responsibility, or to put yourself in an unknown environment, or whatever it might be, or in your case, do a marathon? So
I think it's that thing of you need to put yourself in a position to look at yourself and go, wow, I didn't know I could do that.
That's it. That's it.
I know Lewis, probably looks at himself every day and goes, raw, I didn't know I could lead this many people. I didn't know I could set up something to this level of degree. I didn't know I could run 3 conferences back to back. I didn't know that I could be the port of call forever. Do you know what I mean? Like, do all of these things because
a few years ago it wasn't like this. So that's the real though, isn't it? It's like, it wasn't always like this.
And obviously I'm recognizing here that there was a want in me to do that, rather than there is a need for you to do certain of those things.
Yes.
But it's also like, you now having those situations planted on you, you're now turning around and looking in yourself in the mirror like, bruv, what can I not do? Because I've been put in all of these situations.
What can I not do?
What can I actually not do?
Go on.
So yeah, man.
Keep it crouched. Guys, I keep coming off camera to get water, because if Reyah didn't bring this, we'd have been struggling, because I'm not gonna lie, the thirst is strong and my bottle's all the way on the other side of the office. But okay, what's my word? I was thinking about this, because I was like, is it honesty or is it adjustment? But I'm gonna go with honesty. So specifically for me, I've had to have honest conversations recently with team members, with Licia, with just people in general, like in my life, to try and ensure that things that I see, feel, experience, think about, reflect upon, like, dislike, appreciate, don't appreciate, whatever it may be, I'm able to articulate those things more frequently, more regularly, so that I'm not in a position where me and that person are not on the same page. Because I'm realizing more and more that, like, I'm the kind of person who is, if I'm not careful, surrounded by a lot of people, but it doesn't mean that I am aligned with everybody. And I think there are people in my life who I absolutely need to be aligned with. And if I'm not aligned with them, then it causes challenge. Obviously my partner, my children are a starting point. Many ways my parents are a starting point. All of those are areas where there's enough relationship maintenance having to happen to say that for me to continue to gain and benefit from those relationships, if I don't start to show up honestly in those spaces, if I don't start to give feedback honestly, if I don't start to comment honestly, if I don't start to expand and talk about certain things effectively, which includes being more expansive sometimes when I talk, because for me sometimes I can be a bit like
on the surface.
Not
even on the surface.
Or is it more just
I don't think you're on the surface.
I think it's more like, I don't necessarily always go into crazy levels of expansion because of two things. One is like, are you going to be able to understand what I'm even saying, as well as what I'm experiencing? And two is like, I know other people are communicating similar things maybe, and it's like, I'm not really trying to associate where possible with just the same old normal challenge or issue.
Lewis
or whatever.
doesn't like to be in the norm, bro.
I don't enjoy being in the norm still, I'm not gonna lie. If I can do something, like, what's me and Licia talking about this? She was talking, how did the conversation come up? Long story short, me and my missus were talking the other day about, like, did I used to do anything when I was younger that was very like, just like different or weird or whatever? And I was like, no, not really, except for the fact that I used to wear a bright red woolly hat to school, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
No, that's mad, I can't lie, but yeah.
That's not the baddest part. So first and foremost, school uniform, obviously they always say, black, blue, a little bit of grey maybe. So we're like, same thing with the
hat.
With the hats and that. Right, man's coming. Yes, Listen, this is how I know people. At first, it was just a bright red woolly hat. Then I had a hat that had a little bobble at the end that I had from when I was a youth. Like it was like a red Arsenal hat, yeah, and it had a blue kind of like
at the top.
kind of like a bubble, but more like it was like I don't know what to call it, brother. It was like a frayed out bubble kind of thing. But anyway,
I know what you mean.
But anyway, yeah.
Like a little pom pom.
Yeah. But I had that from when I was like a child. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it still fit me. So yeah, later end of school, started wearing that as well. And then to take it a step further, so I had a red Arsenal scarf, but I never used to wear the scarf.
Okay.
So I used to walk around, and my coat, yeah, my hands would go in my pockets here, as opposed to me putting like in my trousers pockets. So I used to roll around my hands in my pockets. So imagine me walking my hand in my pocket, but the scarf's wrapped over here like the waiter. You know, like when a waiter has a towel like that.
Why though?
That's just how I used to roll around. People be like, why don't you wear the scarf? I'd be like, no, it's not for wearing. It's just part of the look.
That's weird, bro. That's weird.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be in the norm. Because in my mind, I'm like, if I have the confidence to walk around with a red hat, bright red hat, and a red scarf just hanging over my arm, not even being worn.
You know what? But I feel like this is why Lewis is the person that he is, because those I won't say children, young people that are always just trying to do something different. I feel like those are the people that you look at later on in life and you see they've been madly successful because they're just not here for it, bro. They're not here to be part of the 99%.
Differentiate. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, so honesty is for the purposes of the conversations had and the feedback given and stuff like that. But yeah, I was gonna say adjust, but you know, I've realised that the adjustments have come as a result of the being honest. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah.
Have you found it hard to be honest with people?
Oh, 100%.
And I feel like, especially knowing you and knowing how like you're often usually a safe space for people, and do you know what I mean? Like more often than not, a shoulder for people to cry on. Do you know what I mean? So like, how do you feel like you being honest sometimes shifts that dynamic of now you're the person coming to the person with a problem? Do you know what I mean?
I have tried to manage the expectations of the people that I need to be honest with, to say, look, nothing I'm going to share is a reflection of character, because I respect your character. I'm only ever going to be honest about what I didn't appreciate in maybe behavior, or what I didn't appreciate in a moment versus a whole person. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I think, yeah, the approach has had to be around that. Do you get what I mean? I also think that for sometimes those same people, they might not even realize what they're doing. So I'm already going in with grace. But not only might they not realize what they're doing, they also might not even know that they are like, how do I describe it? They also might not understand the ripple effect of certain behaviors and actions. And so it's making them aware of those things in the moment where possible, so then they can start to address things a bit earlier. Because I think the issue with me, and the reason why I'm even having to have honest conversations, might be because I'm noticing things but not addressing it quick enough. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So then by the time I'm now bringing it to you, by the time I'm now bringing it to you, you're thinking,
not even an issue anymore.
Why didn't you say this before, or whatever?
No,
and you're thinking, right.
But that is it. Honesty is the best policy, and I'm learning to have hard conversations and honest truths with certain people, because if you don't address something the first time, it spirals into something it didn't need to be. Do you know what I mean? And it also, then that person looks back on you like you've done something wrong, but it's like, bro, we're both feeling wronged here. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
But yeah. You're tired, isn't it?
Slightly, but I'm alright.
Lewis is tired.
I'm surviving. What's that? Yeah, I'm surviving.
You know what it is? You think Lewis, I'm sorry to say this on camera, but Lewis works so hard, and obviously his routine is so strong, that when my guy gets a minute to just sit and relax,
it's peak. It's curtains.
He's in the granddad chair, bro.
And the thing is, it can be any chair, guys. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to work out what chair. I think I'm going to have to... This is how deep it's going to be, guys. Watch. We're going to see a difference. Watch. But this might not help you, because I've heard the other ones.
My guy's bringing a chair over, you know. You know why this is funny? Because this is bringing me back to Mexico times, where Lewis fell asleep in the chair, bro.
Oh, this ain't even gonna work, guys. Sorry.
Unless you put it.
God, that's too bad.
And in Mexico, yeah, how was I tapping my guy's chest? I was like this. Lewis.
No, guys, you know what it is? Can I be real with you lot, yeah? You see, when I'm in a sleep debt, I can fall asleep at any point. And I'm in a sleep debt.
And sometimes there, Lewis is a new father, so...
This week, especially though, I feel like I haven't been one night where I've had more than 6 hours sleep this week.
That's bad, you know.
I know, there's not been one night.
That's fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I've had like around 6 or just under for every day this week. Maybe one day I had 6.5.
No wonder you're tired as hell, bro.
No, one day I had 6.5
Lewis,
still.
man. Come on, guys, please, bro. Dreams, sponsor us, bro.
That's what it is, but I feel like my bed's actually alright, bro.
No, it's not even about the bed, just sleep quality, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what you get, maybe
hygiene,
some new pillows.
But my
or...
quality's good though, that's the thing. When I sleep, yeah, like I'll be honest, the last few weeks I've been dreaming good, fam. Like good dreams and that.
So what do you think it is? Why do you feel like you don't get enough sleep? I just want to
actually... No, you know it is. It's just...
This is a decision.
It's just the way my... So, okay,
is.
let me tell you how my days are supposed to go, yeah? See the days if I'm in the office,
yeah,
and I got nothing doing in the evening,
yeah,
leave here at 7,
yeah,
reach home 8, latest, 7:45 really. If I haven't eaten dinner, really what I try and do is at least eat some of my dinner here. As in, when I say some, it's because I have 3-part dinners in it. So, like, my dinner's a bit weird. So the way I eat is like, I have to have a third of a bowl of cereal as part of my dinner process. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. I don't know why.
Why?
I started doing this from. I think it's from back when I was younger. You know what I mean? You're more
never
hungry.
Told us this.
And I also when I was growing up playing football, it's like this is how I get my carbs in, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
So you eat cereal every night?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I always start my dinner process with cereal. So like whilst I'm warming up my food, because remember the other thing is I tend not to like cook on the day. I tend to cook on the weekend, half in freezer, half in fridge. And if it's Alicia that's cooked, she tries to follow the same approach.
So whilst you're like
whilst my food's warming up,
you're
I'm
eating
eating
cereal.
my cereal. And
Okay.
then this is where it becomes 2-part. If I'm already at home and I feel like the meal itself is substantial enough, I'll just put avocado and tomato on the side of the plate. With now, because as you don't know, I now make my own sauerkraut, so I also put some sauerkraut on the side as well. So that's my dinner. But if I'm a bit more hungry, or it's like when I'm in the office, if I haven't brought dinner to the office, then I'll make, I don't think you've even seen me doing it, because for a long time I wasn't doing it, and it's like I've gone back to some of my old habits that I know work. But basically, do you know oat cakes? They're kind of like crackers. Yeah.
You'd eat one of them?
No, I have. So you know you get 6 in the packet.
Yeah.
And then I slice up the avocado and put it on there, and I get the same tray of tomatoes I would have put on the side of the plate. I put those on there. Then I eat that, and then that's me nice till I get home. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Then when I get home, I'll have my plate of food. But my plate of food can now be a bit smaller.
So
because I've already had half my dinner on the way home. So I'll have the oat cakes, get home, cereal, dinner. Do you get what I'm saying? But if I'm at home anyway,
do you see this guy?
then I'll go
There's
cereal.
so many moving parts.
I'll go cereal. So I used to go cereal oat cakes dinner, or I'll just do cereal with avocado and tomato on the side.
Do you know how many moving parts of that meal there is, bro?
There's a lot going on. But this doesn't answer your question of with the sleep there. Why am I not going to bed on time? So as I said, if my week is mine, that's how it goes. So then by the time 9 o'clock hits, so if I need to spend some time with Licia, fortunately on the days when I'm in the office, which obviously might be like 2 days where I'm there till that time, those are the days when she'll do evening routine. If it's something where I'm doing evening routine, then I need to make sure that I've ideally eaten dinner either before or as quickly as possible after I've put the children to bed. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But
do you ever eat with the children? Like,
I would, but their dinner's slightly too early for me, because they eat
then
dinner
you'll be
like
hungry, bro.
the thing is, it's not actually that bad, you know, because if I'm going to bed at 10, it's actually eating around 6 ain't bad, but they eat around like 5:45, 6 and that.
Yeah, it's a bit
Do you
early.
get what I mean? It's a little bit early. I'm more like a 7 o'clock guy. Do you get what I'm saying? 7:30, yeah, man. But I shouldn't really be, if I'm going to bed at 10, I shouldn't really be eating past 7.
No,
do you
but
get what I'm saying? But
I think with the combination of your lifestyle as an entrepreneur and children, family life. Do you know what I mean?
That makes it hard. It's
hard.
literally just a case of if there's ever things that get in the way, like, you know, Alicia might need to talk to me about something, which means that now delays the time before I then make the fruits to go to bed. Remember, I make fruits for the family's breakfast, but I do it from the night before where possible. So then it's like, now I need to do that, and then it's already, but I'm starting that at 9:30. But if I start that at 9:30, I can get it done by 10, but then I want to go in the bath. And that's the other thing, to improve my sleep quality, I always make sure that I have a bath in the evening. Even if it's only like 5 minutes long, it just improves sleep quality. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's 20 minutes in total, because I go up, whilst the bath is running, I brush my teeth. Then obviously I go in the bath, then I come out the bath, I've got to dry my skin, I've got to cream my skin. Then I come out and then I got to stretch. That whole thing takes 20 minutes. Do you get what I'm trying to say? By the time I stretch and I get into bed, so even if I go into that bath process at 10, it's 10:20 before I'm getting into bed.
What I'm hearing here, is that your habits are so strong around certain things that sometimes it's hard to just sack off the bath or the stretch and be like,
I can take it off, and there have been times when I do, but then I just see how different the sleep quality is. And I'm like, nah, you know what, I've actually done the maths on it. I'm like, if I just brush my teeth, wash my face and go to bed, that's 13 minutes. I might as well spend the extra 7 for improved sleep quality.
Like, this is what I mean about, I feel like Lewis's brain works so in a way which is so like meticulous that I don't understand sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, actually, not that I don't understand in a bad way, but it's just like, see, for me, and obviously granted I don't have children either, but it's like, if I'm mad tired and I know that I could potentially get up to make fruits in the morning or sometimes you just might be pressed. It's just a little wash before bed.
Sometimes I do wake up and just do the fruits in the morning.
Nah, he does.
Then I have to account for that time.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, now where I could have got up and been out of the house within 55 minutes to get to the gym, now I'm gonna, because I've got to do the fruits in the morning, I'm not leaving the house, and it's going to take me an hour and 25 minutes because I now need to add half an hour to that process. And I think the
fact that you wake up so early as well just means that you can never just recompensate for the time that you've lost.
You can't, because I have to get up anyway at a certain time, so that I can either, there's only one day in the week where I can kind of give myself grace. It's on Tuesday, because that's when Alicia's not working and nobody goes nursery. But all the other days, there's either a nursery drop off or I've got to be back in time so Alicia can go work. So there's not really much give. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But the point is, if things arise in the evening, like extended conversation, get home later than planned, like, you know, like yesterday is a great example. When I did the session at Somerset House, that was a beautiful morning. I love when things move like clockwork. I said, boom, okay, I can't take a case here all the way to South because obviously I'm not going to be able to go south, drop off and then get back in time to go to Somerset House. So I'm going to ask my dad to meet me at Charing Cross because there's only one train for him, so that's not too bad. So I'm like, boom, clockwork, get to Charing Cross 9:55. He walks out exactly at like 9:58. Then hand over
so
a case.
Literally
it was just perfect.
Do you know what I mean?
Then from there, walk down the road to Somerset House. I'm mad early now. I'm like 40 minutes early for my session. I'm chilling. You get what I'm trying to say?
But I think these are the hidden things that you don't like hear about as just being as parents. Do you know what I mean? Not even just parents, but especially entrepreneurial life around parenting.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because
not a joke.
Yeah, because it's not like you can just say, oh, I've got a 9 to 5 and I'm going to the same place all the time.
No, things are moving and shaking.
You're always like,
literally that
morning
morning.
You might need to go here. One morning you might need to leave London. One morning you might need to
Sunday I went to Birmingham to do something. Do you get what I'm saying? But that was on work. But still, we did a photo shoot as a family. But we went all the way to Birmingham.
But I'm just saying, like, you could really well be going to Birmingham next week for 100%
for anything could arise.
Life as an entrepreneur.
In fact, we need to go to Birmingham. I forgot to tell you that. We've got 2 people who want to be on this podcast, and they're based in the Midlands, so we're going to be doing that.
But life as an entrepreneur, as well as being a parent, is something that, you know, I don't think a lot of people can prepare you for. Do you know what I mean?
Not when you've got moving parts. Like yesterday was literally, I'm talking about the bit once I left the house to go Charing Cross, but we're not talking about the bit of, okay, it's a Thursday, so I do a home workout instead of gym, so I could get up a bit later. So I go up at 6 instead of 5. That's the only day of the week where I can also get up later. So whilst on a Thursday, I still need to be ready by the same time, so at least you can go work. Tuesday's the only day where I can either, if I got up later, I could also then not have to rush to be back. But on a Thursday, if I get up at 6, that's all well and good. But you still need to be like ready to rock and roll at 8:15 because Lucy's leaving this house. So it's fine because I only do a 30-minute home workout on a Thursday. But I say that to say I've done that, left the house 8 8:30. Sorry, left the house 8:30 with the children. Lisa had left already. Left the house 8:30 with the children. Drops Nova to nursery. Casey's got to come in the car with me, obviously though. Drop Nova nursery. Then we get back in the car, and then we come home. And then it's like I had 10 minutes to then go in quickly, like drop my stuff, get the stuff I need, and then me and her go out again. But now I'm not in the car. I'm on the train, innit? Yeah. On the train, drop off. So by the time I get to that session, people are thinking, oh yeah, like he's just left home and come to the session. Yeah. Bruv,
he's done a lot.
I've made fruits. I've done a workout. I've dropped one child to nursery. I've dropped one child at a train station with my dad, and now I'm here to do this session. You haven't seen all that bit.